So this is page 1 of your Unit 4 Topic 3 packet on combining functions. So I'm going to do the first 2 problems, and then you're going to try some problems, and then there'll be a little video for the next 2 on page 2, and we'll just wash and repeat it from there. Okay, so that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to combine more than one function together. All right, so the first page is just about adding them together, which is just as lovely as you would hope it to be. So we're going to take our g of t function, which is 4t minus 2, and we are going to add that to our f of t function, which is t squared minus 2. So you can write this out horizontally if you would like to, and then you're just going to combine like terms. So in this case, I'm going to start with my highest exponent when I write it, so I have good math hygiene. And I'm going to have t squared, and then I have my, the only t value is my 4t, and then I'm going to combine together my 2 constants here, so I have negative 2 minus 2, which is a negative 4, and that's it. That's the whole answer. Okay, if you want to line them up vertically instead, you could. So you could have 4t minus 2, and then the t squared gets lined up in its own column because of its exponent with a minus 2, and you can add straight down if you prefer that. I kind of like that. Okay, just different ways to organize it, whichever one makes the most sense in your head. You don't have to do both by any means. Okay. All right, let's look at number 2 over here. So same deal, f plus g of n. So my f of n is n minus 1, and my g of n is 3n minus 3. And we can combine these down. If you'd like to draw the 1 in, if that helps you, please do so. And you should end up with 4n minus 4. Okay? So the only other thing that you're going to see on this is they might replace n here with something else. So if you had seen something that had said f plus g of negative 6, you're going to go through this process and simplify it down. And then you're going to put in that negative 6 where your n is. Anytime you see that variable of n, you're going to replace it with a negative 6. So in this case, it only happens once. In the first problem, it would have happened 2 times. Okay? And then you would evaluate this from here. So you'd multiply these guys together and then add these values together. Okay? So just as an example, if you see something like that, the other thing you might see instead of a number is you might see another expression. You might see n plus 1 or n squared or n cubed minus 4. And you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to take your simplified version here, and wherever there's a variable, just put a big open set of parentheses and then fill in whatever they have here inside that set of parentheses, and then simplify it down as you need to. Okay, so you end up with just a nice expanded version of whatever it is. You shouldn't have any parentheses involved or any like binomials that need to be FOILed or any of that goodness. All right, try those practice problems, and then you can watch the next 2 examples.